Hello, my name is Cheryl Fletcher. I am with Extraordinary Connections with Cheryl Ann. I am a medium. I have experienced at the Farrar School and witnessed personally. I have witnessed, because I'm a medium, I've been able to channel a little girl named Jamie, which I work with JD. And in the course of that time, we had a great experience getting to know Jamie, which also it carried through for a couple of years working with Jamie. We also experienced, while working together with PSI, we've experienced doors slamming, boards thrown, we've been shoved. I have been shoved personally myself. We've seen orbs, we've seen doors move. We've experienced a flashlight effect when we had asked spirits to come through on the flashlight. I personally experienced an episode in the gym where I had put a flashlight on a bleacher and we were talking with several children in the gym, and when I went to go and reach for the flashlight, there was a huge, kind of like a spurt of light come up from the flashlight when I tried to go shut it off with trying to do disciplinary measures with the spirits, telling them that they had to either shut off the flashlight because they kept messing with it. So that was a real personal experience for me. JD and I experienced most amazing experience with Jamie. When I channeled Jamie, Jamie had been held captive by one of the janitors there. And in that course of that time, that child was terrified to the point where it was hard for her to come through sometimes because she felt like Crazy Man, that's who he told me his name was keeping her from being able to leave or do anything. He had also hurt her and did things to those children that were unbelievable. There was a time when she had told me that the kids were disciplined to the point where they were turned, and then actually, when they were turned, they were actually made kind of like a groove in the flooring, that these children were abused so much at the Farrar. They had also been caged in a barn, and with the abuse, when they came through and told me this, that it was horrible for these children. There were times when these children were beaten. They were, what I channeled was sexually abused, and it was horrible for these children. Farrar is a place, in my opinion, that there's a lot more story there. Unfinished business, unfinished stories for investigators to go and discover what we've discovered. And I recommend the Farrar as a place to investigate. In the course of this time, we've done many investigations there. The one I think that stands out the most would be the one where we saw the door slam. We were investigating, and JD went to go to see what was down the stairway, and when he approached that area, the door slammed in front of all of us, and everybody saw it, heard it, and the board was undeniable. We were all going up the stairs, and this board apparently had been laying somewhere near the stairway, and when we all were up the stairs, that thing went flying and landed clear on the other side of the hall. We were shocked, and it was unbelievable. My niece happened to have her legs pushed off the principal's desk. Me and JD went into a room off the principal's room, and while in there, we were able to cross Jamie over. And at the course of that time, I became very sick. In the Farrar, you do get sick when you confront a spirit. But the stories that we've got there are incredible. The orbs, we've seen the orbs. We've had flashing lights. We've seen it all at Farrar. And I really recommend it. And that's my story.
Shit! Oh my god, it was that thing on the bottom of the steps.
There was a wood plank down here. There's a board down here.
She was already on the steps.
I was on the steps.
Yeah.
Hold on, I don't see where it went. Is the thing. Oh, it's right there.
Over there.
Jamie.
Yeah, just touch my head.
JD. Jamie's here.
Oh, hi Jamie. How are you, sweetie?
She's right behind you.
Right behind me?
No, Jamie is the little one.
Oh. Jamie's the little one.
They weren't.
Can you come over and please give me a hug again, honey?
Flash.
I've been telling a lot of stories about you.
I haven't heard it. 2.2 there. 0.7.
Come on, Jamie.
Come and sit next to me.
Is it Jamie?
She's right next to you on the left. She's on that right side, JD.
It's definitely cold over there. I can feel
Jamie's
it.
exactly right. She's right next to you on the right side.
Can you come close to me and give me a hug, sweetheart?
Jamie.
Is she like seriously right next to me?
Right next to you.
Because I just got this feeling inside of me. It's like you would not believe. I'm feeling loved, honey. Is that you?
Come on, Jamie. Give him a hug.
Flash.
Jamie, come on. She's handing you a deck some cards.
Oh,
A
yeah?
Jack and a king. Jack and a king. Jack and a king is what she's telling you to tell you. Jack and a king.
Jack and a king, huh? You want to play? That's funny.
Play cards.
I'll play with you. Come in. Here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you guys hear something from back in here?
Yeah, that's why I stopped.
Who was that? Who's here? Huh? Shh. What the?
My name is Christina Reese, and I'm a member of the Paranormal Seekers of Iowa. My experience at the Farrar Schoolhouse was an interesting one. I was in the gymnasium, and there was a chair that was facing the wall, like someone who would be put in timeout. And I just asked the question, is that where you sat when you were in trouble? And when that happened, an orb of light appeared right where the chair was, and then slowly moved towards the other end of the gymnasium. It just moved over and up, and then all of a sudden it was gone. There really wasn't any explanation for it. We tried to, debunk of lights and things that were around the area at the time, and there was nothing that could have caused this orb of light to go anywhere. And that's my story.